I put on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. Over LBC. I put on LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for being here. I do greatly appreciate you. It is Monday, 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:02 p.m. my time. Gonna be taking a look at some things, and not just the usual stuff, guys. Nothing too crazy going on. We just have Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin. Biggest bull of us all, I guess. Him. I don't even remember the last time El Salvador bought Bitcoin. Who cares? Hey, I had music playing last night, but I watched the playback, and I couldn't hear it. Could you guys hear it? Because I couldn't hear it. So that means I'm going to have it turned up a lot more. Maybe a little more than what I had it set at. Because I didn't hear it when I watched the playback. So kind of weird. Kind of weird. I need to adjust this a tad. Maybe a little. There we go. Can't remember. I can't either. Say good evening to chat. What's going on, chat? Johnny December. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Much love from the island. What's going on? Or from the beach, whichever one. Honestly, don't know. Is Belize an island? Belize? What's going on, Johnny December? What's going on, Alexandra G? Mod boss, mod queen, mod god. Thank you for being here, Alexandra G. Thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. I do greatly appreciate you doing that every single night for me. You are the best humanoid bot out there. Thank you, Alexandra G. We got JR in the house. What's going on? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for being here. Did you go live tonight? Also, if you go live before me, then I can't redirect to you. And also, I think I know you don't want to step on toes. It's going to be very difficult because we've got OC, trade setups with OC at 7. Then we have trade intuition at 8. Then we have me at 9. So sounds like your slot's 10 o'clock, buddy. If you don't want to step on any toes. But you do you, bro. What up, Kelly? Thank you for being here. Kelly Font. Got Crypto Squid in the house. Good evening. Good evening. We got Harp. What's going on, Harp? Watching your boy Hertz. Hertz is hurting me in fantasy, bro. Tell him to get his stuff together. He has 3 turnovers in 1/2. It's pretty annoying. At one point, because of one play, he threw an interception. Then the DB fumbled the ball. And then he picked up the ball. And then he fumbled the ball. So on one play, I lost 4 points. 2 for the pick, and then 2 for the lost fumble. Hertz was at -4 points at one point. Ugh. Who's this? Henderson Go? What's going on, Henderson Go? By the way, guys, you might want to change your handles because I don't know that they are going back. OC is earlier now. I talked to him today. Oh, okay. Harp in the house. What's going on? All right. 5 p.m. our time too. Right now? You're 4 hours behind me? I thought California was just 3 hours behind me. Weird. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Getting some rejections off of this bearish trend here. We are heading lower, it would appear. More so. Appears more so on the higher time frames. Let's go. I want to go to Coinbase chart. There we go. All right, let's take a zoomed out look because Kelly tagged me in a message in Discord earlier today, asking me about someone's count on their waves. I said I agree, and it's basically what I've been saying, proposing. And that is that this is a 5-wave structure. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So this is what I mean by the title, Bitcoin heading lower. And I think it is. And, you know, the debate for those that are thinking lower is, will we get a sweep of the highs or not? Are we going to come up here and sweep the highs and then head lower? Or are we just going to head lower? Because on the higher time frame, we are clearly putting in a bear flag for our pattern traders out there. Some of you call it a bear flag. I would consider it potentially being maybe not. Maybe not so much a flat correction. More so the bear flag. I'll accept it. It's only been my thesis for since here. It's only been my thesis for forever. No, since Thursday or so. Once we put in this low and we put in this high and we came back down and we just started to consolidate down here, instead of getting some follow through, that's showing weakness. And of course, we bring up the chart Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. On the 4 hour, our money flow is in the red. Our true 7 is below the 0 line. Our momentum is pointing up, but trending. It's kind of in like a triangle type deal. It actually, if you go from high to high, it's actually broken that trend, but it's fallen back within. But it is heading lower, and if it crosses below that 0 line as this moves lower and that money flow starts to get extra thick in the red, then we look for the break and we look for the retest, maybe even just to this low, and then you roll over. Now, typically on this bear flag, you want to take the most recent high to the start of the flag on the low, and you put your measured move on the end here. This is the aggressive measured move. Not very conservative, very aggressive. And that has a price target of about $65,000. More conservative, last high before the break would be about 69,500. Nice. And then the swing high for your ultra most conservative, 71,000. So definitely can see a test. Definitely getting below 80K, potentially even getting as low as 65,000 doll hairs. Now, what happens? Now, I don't know that that's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to sweep these lows yet or not. I've also been saying for quite some time now that we break 74K, then that pretty much confirms high time frame structural break. If I pull out to the weekly, zoom out to the weekly, this is the swing low that is holding up the bear market, or bull market rather. So if we take out even just a little bit, $100, maybe even less, that still breaks high time frame structure as, you know, high, low, high, low, high. You break an internal low, then you look for a pullback and then a continuation down. General rule, that doesn't mean that's what it has to do. That's just becomes, in my opinion, the more likely scenario. What up, Jesse? How you doing? All set in the house? What's going on, fam? And Mike Volmer, what's going on? Mike. That's why I always put that in the chat, Mike, because I'm taking it from the Camel commercial. No, guess what day it is? Mike. Now we do have a 50% retracement sitting right there at that $71,000 level. We also have this whole consolidation range. Before the breakout, come back down, tap that, and then retrace, maybe ABC, maybe getting up to that 116,500 I've been eyeballing. This would be enough to get people super bullish, just enough to wreck them, because if this is a 5-wave impulse, then this is just a pullback within the larger trend, and I would expect another 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, driving us even lower After that, 1, 2, 3. Maybe not like that. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if we're going to get down that low. It's just an idea. Our main problem is, and this is a doozy. Our main problem is it this wave 1? If this is going to be wave 1 of a, if this is going to be wave 1 of a bigger 5-wave structure, that's a pretty large wave 1. Okay, that's a pretty large wave 1. And wave 3, the rule on its length is that it just cannot be the shortest wave in a 5-wave impulse. That's the only rule. As long as the first wave or the 5th wave are shorter, one of them is shorter, then the 3rd wave is solid. Inverse cup and handle or Adam and Eve or some ish. I believe Setterson. I don't even know. I mean, yeah. I mean, it kind of, yeah. So let's just flip it inverse real quick. And now what? Now, if you're looking at it like this, you're probably thinking, man, that kind of looks a little bullish. At least short term to the upside, right? Kind of does to me. Kind of does to me. Now, whether we just tap this and then move back down, you're still creating a inverse head and shoulders, which is essentially what we're looking at here, which is actually a head and shoulders, just a head and shoulders. Now we do have a fair value gap right here at that 0.236. And if we came up short of this high right here, which means we wouldn't make my 116,500 most aggressive upside target outside of new all-time highs, but you come up short of breaking this high over here and you put in a lower shoulder, you've got hella weakness at that price. You see this was some kind of support here. We fell through it. We've got that fair value gap in here. So if this is what it looks like to me. And then you come down June, July's kind of bullish sometimes, August, September, October, and then you bottom. Probably somewhere in here, I would think. If I had to guess. Pivot, weekly pivot low right here, weekly demand, and 786 are right there at about $39,000, $40,000. Now, one thing important to note, I want to say, I'm pretty sure 2024, April 20th, 420. The halving was on 420. Boom. There's our anchored VWAP since the halving. And we are sitting right on top of that. Probably about to lose it. We already lost it once. Twice. We were consolidating on it right here. But once we broke up, boom, use it as support. Boom, use it as temporary support. And then we fall through. We'll see. I think I have it on another chart somewhere. Right. It's over. Flip it back. I still have hope. Nailed it. He nailed it. Love it. There you go. All Bitcoin halving dates. Got this on a chart somewhere, but it'd take me too long to find it. April 20th, 2024, May 11th, 2020. Now this is the important one. May 11th of 2020. December, April, May 11th. Oh, that's the 9th. Boom. Okay. Oh, look at that. So right now, Bitcoin, I went back. I have the chart somewhere, but Bitcoin has never. I'm pretty sure I posted it on my X. Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. Bitcoin has never revisited its previous anchored having VWAP. Having anchored VWAP. It's never done it. We can go to... No, we can't. We could not on this chart. Can't go back to 2016. That's okay. But it's never revisited. Just trust me. Just trust me. It's never revisited. And the last two have averaged about 46% to the downside once the VWAP, or from the VWAP. Once we broke it down. So let's just say we broke down from here, from the current anchored VWAP on the halving, the current halving anchored VWAP, it was about 46%, which puts us at about $46,000, ironically. Now, this can absolutely come up and then start curling to the downside. But the important thing to note is this. We've never come back to and touched and crossed the previous having anchored VWAP. And right now this one sits at $42,396. So hopefully we don't make history. Okay? Hopefully we don't. But that's okay if we do. Now, something I just noticed is this is your hopium, okay? Pure hopium, because this isn't exactly what a flat correction looks like, but I've seen them before. I believe this is on my page. Let's see. Your channel. Oh, wait, don't change the... Oh, well, too late now. But this thing at the top here, which of course you can't see it. Quite annoying. But this was a flat correction. I was very happy at this one because I called this entire phase, ending phase on this. I don't want to change it. I just want to show the people. Golly, you're so annoying. Just go back. Just go to my stream. What are you doing? Just go to my stream. You're killing me, Smalls. No, I'm not trying to watch my stream. This is really annoying. By the way, hella bots. Oh, it's a subscriber. Hella bots on my in my comments. So if you see anything about carved in, I don't even know what it is. But if you see it, ignore it because it's bots. Okay. How do I get to my daggum studio? Sorry. Oh, wait. Create. Duh. Go live. I lost my chat. I lost my chat, guys. Anyways, correction. Flat correction. I was telling you guys about this possibility a little while ago, that this could be a flat correction of some kind. It's not your typical flat correction, but let's go to the weekly. Let's go actually to the monthly. Looks more like a flat on the monthly. Typically, when you get deviations outside of the top side or the bottom side, it's a quick wick and back down. So it's not really this exaggerated rollover type of deal. Let's go to the daily, but with that said, this is what I shared a while ago. This is the header on my YouTube channel. Was just me breaking down this whole thing. Boom. There we go. And this is a flat correction. And at the time, I said, we're going to come back down to the lows. And we're going to push up and leave this correction. I counted it was a 535. So I'll go to the 4 hour. $535. Essentially, just a 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correctives can overlap. 1, 2, 3. This one's really hard to count. This looks very impulsive, but then you consolidate at the highs and you lose the lows. A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rather. 5, 3, 5. Sometimes I guess you can get a little. No, this is more like 1, 2, 3. It is a really weird correction. That's all that is. Just a really weird correction. But I was looking for another 5 waves to the downside to wrap up the flat correction. This was more of a running flat, at least on the spot charts. I'm pretty sure on some perp charts we actually did take out this low, making it more of an expanded flat. But the general thing is that you're within a range that you expect to break out of to get continuation out of. I tickled it and smashed the share, or however it goes. LOL. Also headbutted the sub. Internet is hard. You're so wild, bro. Wow, 20 viewers. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Yeah, this is believe this, yeah, that hit the golden pocket. There's a 4 hour too. If you come down and break and close below on the 4 hour, 89,000, well, this low, 89,599. Break below that and close below here on the 4 hour, then continuation becomes extremely likely. Especially if we since we rejected this fair value gap, cleared out most of it, left a little bit of room up here, come back for leftovers later. But yeah, right now, if we reject that and we come down, we close below this low, I would say that lower is likely. I know yesterday I was a little bit more on the bullish side. Last night, yeah, my back is killing me, yo. I've been trying to do some stretches. We'll see how they work out. But right now it's not looking good, fam. Back is a little cooked. Interesting, LBC. BTC having 2020 anchor set. I like this level. There you go. Yeah, and if we anchor one at the low here, you can see we're using it as support currently. So you lose the VWAP. Anytime you're above VWAP, you're looking for longs. You want to look for a pullback to the VWAP and then a push away. We can go ahead and throw on standard deviation 2, not 1, 2. And you can see every time we hit the extremes on this, that's when we started seeing exhaustion, down, exhaustion, down, right back to VWAP. This one looks like it came down to the lower band 1. Oh, might have to turn that on. There we go. Yep, right on it. Closed and then moved away. VWAP's powerful, bro, because it's based off of volume. And it's what institutions use, okay? Because that's how they see where the most volume is, so that they can enter their large trades, their large positions. From this swing level, you see we used it as resistance, popped above it, came back down, back testing it. We'll see if we can get that continuation to the upside or not. I mean, this was over the weekend, but I mean, consolidation, come down, SFP, push to the upside. And now we see if we can hold and get a continuation. If we're going to be bullish, if we break down after rejecting the fair value gap, close below the low, then I would look for continuation. Down, 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 and a ring of fire, and a ring of fire. Lower, lower, lower. Bam. Like a glove. Yep. Yep. And let's see. Now we invert the chart. Get rid of drawing so we can see what's going on. Retro Mike Tech, thank you for being here, bro. I do greatly appreciate you. So huge. Funny enough, if you take the VWAP from the 49K low, we've been bouncing around it since mid-November. The 49K low? We'll look at that in a sec. What was that? Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. If you were looking at this, and this was right side up, there's 1,000,001 people that would be saying, oh, bull flag. But when you put it where it's, if you invert it back, immediately changes your perspective, doesn't it? Yeah. 1 hour, let's see, from this high, I mean, this kind of looks like a wave 1, a pullback, wave 3, pullback, wave 4. I've also got an inverse head and shoulders here. So yeah, we'll just see if it can get that push, look for a pullback, and then off and away we go, which is to the downside. Hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. I did this thing. I started this thing. TradingView is doing a join the leap thing, take the leap, whatever. A little competition for a week or two. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Is it under the trading panel? Bro, I can't see the trading panel. There we go. Paper trading. Connect. All right. And paper trading. Nope. The leap. Christmas. Your boy's over here trying to win himself a year's free membership. So that's what I'm doing. I entered one trade today, realized P&L was minus 410. That's because I didn't understand what I was doing with the way they got it set up. Now I'm technically up $17.60. And you have to get in the top 500 traders at the end of the period to win a prize. I believe the 1 to 10, if you're in the top 10, you get the yearly subscription. If you are, this is my position. Let's go to this. If you are in the top 20 or top, what was it, 10 to 100 maybe? I'm not sure. But it goes from like 1 year free subscription to 6 months to 3 months to 1 month. So I just want to at least get in the top 500. I set this trade up today on Amazon. I liked the short, but I'm not liking it right now because it looks like it's trying to SFP here. You can only trade certain tickers. So if I go over to, let's just see, Google, I know that's not one. Oh. Non-tradable symbol. So let's click on see tradable symbols. And these are where you can trade. You can only trade one of these 8. It's got to be these exchanges too, but it's the Euro USD, US 500, which is S&P 500, KO, not really sure what KO is, XAU, which is gold, Amazon, S-Bucks, I guess Starbucks, XAG, silver, and cocoa, whatever cocoa is. Not really sure. Cocoa. Is there a prize for coming in dead last? Asking for a friend. No participation trophies in trading RMT. So tradable, these are the tradable assets. US 500 by Pepperstone. So I go over here, US 500. And they have different leverages for the different pairs. So I think the Forex was the biggest one. I think that one was a 50x leverage. This is pretty wild. What are we doing, S&P? You are trying to hold it together, but you have broken trend. Unless we take these lows. The thing about trend lines is you can make them whatever you want them to be. Whether they get violated or not. No, this still looks like it's still within a channel here, so it's okay, although showing some signs of weakness. Yeah, money flow coming out. We're below the zero line here. I mean, this can flip. This can flip bullish. Let's go to the 4 hour. So whenever I see certain patterns, I'm like, I'm like not used to. I want to go back in time and see if there's anything that resembles it. The first thing that I see that kind of resembles it is this right here, because we have this slow grind to the upside, slow grind to the upside. So we want to be careful that this doesn't U shape and then push down. We do have some, looks like we took out this high. Yeah, we already swept this high. Got the SFP shifting down. So we get some continuation down here. Look out below. Let's get this off the screen. So yeah, pretty cool. If you want to do that, just letting you guys know, because I look out for you guys. Try to find things. Collapse panel. Thank you. Try to find things for you guys. If I see something cool, I'm gonna hop on it too. Breakout update. We lost some money today. We're getting a breakout right now. Lost some money today. It's fine. We started at 51.02 to start the day. Took 2 L's. Stopped trading for the day. One of them made me upset because I just got my position size wrong. So it was actually right here on this very candle, or right here. Let's pull this back so we can see. So we got the break of these highs. We get the pullback and start to get a continuation up. I hopped in because on the 5 minute, I do believe. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Yeah. Everything was lining up. So we broke the VWAP, okay? And started to push. And everything was above the zero line. So I got in the trade. That's why I took the trade. Everything was looking good for momentum play to the upside, to resistance. But what happened? What did I do? Because I got my position size wrong. It was right here. This moved down right here. Once this started to move to the downside and I saw how big of money, how much money my account was losing, I was sitting there doing some quick math real quick. I was like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? They don't do the math for you. I'll tell you that much. That's the one thing about this. They don't do the math for you. So I was going off of how much margin I had in the trade. Not 5 times that, because it's built-in 5x leverage. So I just went ahead and cut the trade, because where my stop loss was, it would have been like a $38 loss. I had already lost once. Don't remember that other trade. No. But I mean, it was like $7. Man, I really wish this would load. I don't know why this isn't working. All assets. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. Trade journal. I don't think I've taken this many trades. I've taken 3 trades. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, $7, $17, 108. My net closed P&L was 102. Order placed, order pending. Oh, I was like, why are there so many? That's why. Take profit modified. You can see all my stuff. Stop loss modified. That just really means I put in the stop loss. Commission, we're sitting at $3.19 on the $1,800 trades, it looks like. $1.60 on the $1,000 trades. Oh, okay. I was like, why my stop loss changed so much? It's because I was moving it up as price was moving up. I was trailing it. And then I stopped because I was like, it looks like it's going to hit my target, so I'm just going to leave my stop loss. And it hit my target. That was nice. So, yep, started at 5102, down 35 bucks. We'll move on. Try tomorrow. I wish I would have caught this one though. This was a pretty sweet setup right here. Because it's going over what we were talking about last night. 5-minute swing level. Come down. You break the low. So you put in the swing level. I mean, technically, you don't wait till this low. Or this low, rather. But that's going to be on your higher time frames. Anyways. Break internal low. Creating a lower low. And you get a pullback into that supply zone. And you nail that midpoint perfectly. Would have been nice. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but didn't. So who cares? Looks like we're getting a little bit of a breakout right here. Again, last low before the high. Let's go to the not so bright chart. We get it, LBC. You're a millionaire. Yeah, nowhere near it, my friend. Let's rehash this trade, LBC. Wait, which trade? I thought I did. Next time, bro. Whoops. It will work out. Great job, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind taking losses at all. So, it's part of the game. What I don't like is taking losses that I didn't have to take. Because I didn't size correctly. So I panicked and just closed the trade. And once that came upon me, and I was like, I could feel my emotions getting a little, I think I'm done for the day. I'm just done. I'm not going to let this get to me. I want to move on, take a breather. We'll see you tomorrow. And that's how you do it. So last down candle before the push up, you can see we also got a nice bullish engulfing here, pushing to the upside. Want to see if it'll get down. We do have a fair value gap right here that we're currently getting into, but we do have this fair value gap down here that we might get bounce off of, but we do have that last candle too. I mean, as long as we get some kind of bounce off of one of these, which is trying to get a bounce off the top one right now. It's not really my setup though. Because this was created without breaking this high over here. This one was created while breaking this internal high. I don't care about this one, frankly. What was that? No. So you get the break. Fair value gap created on that break. Now, this is a fancy schmancy, what they call a, I think this is considered a breakaway gap. I don't know. I'd have to look. But typically a breakaway gap is when you gap once and then you gap again. So this is a breakaway gap. You're breaking away from it. Meaning price is favoring the bulls. Bulls are in control, typically. And we do have a bullish divergence. Okay, bullish divergence on our momentum oscillator and the true 7. I do not have music playing tonight. Hey, speaking of that, let me go ahead and start this up. I'm at 0.28. Okay. Can you hear it? Let me know. Size down. It's a hack. Yep. Now we are below VWAP. However, we have started a new session, so this is the 8:30 VWAP. 7 p.m. Yep. Is it too much? Oh, it's a bounce off of the Asia VWAP too, the session VWAP. Okay. Okay, so we got down into, let's just go ahead and it's going to be a super tight stop. Swing high. 0.416, which on breakout, well, I can't see without entering a trade. Four 416. Whoops. What about what's that on a 0.16% stop? Hey, by the way, if you want to cheat code on figuring out your risk, just ask ChatGPT, bro. Let ChatGPT do the math for you. If you need it quick. All right, so this trade, because we only, how much are we risking? We're only risking, should be like $12.50 or $25. $18.30. Okay, so $18.30. Actually, that's 0.1. 0.1%. So we're looking at $11.45 risk, or $47.70 in profit on, what's my margin? What is me margin? It's a $11,467 position, and I would be using $2,293 margin, and that's at 5x leverage. I don't like how we're not getting a bounce here. We're just kind of consolidating, so I don't really care for that. And we see momentum pushing to the downside or curling over. Money flow is still technically in the red, although it is coming to the upside. So yeah, there you go. I don't hear any music. You don't? Do you guys hear music or no? Because I hear it. But anyways, yeah. So $2,293, and that's a that's the amount of your account that's locked up to hold 0.126 of a Bitcoin, because that's the lot size you got to do on here. Here, let's just do it. I'll just show you guys. 0.126. Oh, that's not gonna work. It's already breaking out. Too late now. Too big of a risk. I mean, I could put in just less. Well, let's see. 0.5. It's $900 in margin. But that comes out to $4,500 position. But that's a limit. It's not a market. And these lows look juicy. This might be a nice juicy long up here. I like this low. This is a nice SFP here on the 15. A nice SFP. Big bullish candle here. Do we have volume on the candle? Getting a little bit of volume here. Now this is gonna be, yeah, it's getting a nice push. I should have just entered that trade, but whatever. It's okay. But LBC. Oh, I brought the whole dang thing over here. No wonder I couldn't see my chat. Volatile, yeah, you know the name. Yeah, not really getting big volume here. We did get some on this spike right here. Come on, Bitcoin, push. No, coming up on the end of the hour. Look at STRK. Strike. Yes, click on protect order. Yes. So if you're on here, let's just go ahead and say we want to enter a trade. Protection orders right here. You got your stop loss and your take profit here. Key thing is that this is a prop firm. They want to see consistency and discipline, okay? It's almost the same thing. Go hand in hand. They don't want to see you taking wild swings. They don't want you risking a whole lot per trade. They want to see consistency. Yes, you do have target equity, but I'm pretty sure that's not the only thing they're going to look at, is if you hit your limit or not, your target or not. Pretty sure. Okay, so we just created a fair value gap here on the 15-minute. We'll see if we want to push it and leave it away. And we actually saw a nice little boost in the volume there too. Starting to feel like I should have taken that trade. What is the moving average? Okay, we did come up on that. Almost pushing above it. Okay, so this is just a sweep right now. And like I said, we did create an FVG on the 15 with a consolidation candle, which I do prefer. So this might even be a nicer setup. Relatively equal highs. Uneven butt cheeks. Anyone? Jason Casper, anyone? Yeah, I do like that. SFP. Nice bullish push. 15-minute FVG. Took out the internal high. Come back down into FVG. If we get a bounce here off of this FVG right here in this 15-minute, I might go ahead and enter the long, set my stop loss and take profit, and then go to bed, because this would likely play out while I'm asleep, since we are on the 15-minute. Because right about here, right here, is London Open. Probably go ahead and set take profit here too. Take profit there, take profit there. Not a bad 3.28. I mean, we could even pull this down to here to give us a little more wiggle room if we want. Now, if you're trading size, you gotta be a little bit more tight on the stop. What I like to do is I like to go to the start of the candle, the low of the candle. That's the second candle of the fair value gap that's created. That's what I like to kind of give me some less risk in the trade. I know some people put their stop just below the low of the fair value gap, because the thing is, if you come into a fair value gap and you get a bounce, you should not be taking out the entire fair value gap. So if you do take out the entire fair value gap, the likelihood that this is going to see a continuation decreases dramatically. You're much more likely, if you come and you take out that fair value gap, that you're going to retrace and then probably roll over. But right now it's getting a bounce off that VWAP. I don't know, man. It might continue to play off the 5 instead of the 15. We'll see. But unfortunately, I gotta go. So one of these days we will be able to catch a trade live on stream, but today wasn't that day, unfortunately, because I missed the freaking, like, it was literally the second candle of the second 15-minute candle of the stream. So this one closed at 10:30, which means this candle closed at 10:30, the one that got the sweep, which means I could have, if I was watching this and not showing you guys paper trading with TradingView, join the leap, then I could have seen that swing fail. And I mean, this is beautiful. This is your classic swing fail. Could have rode all the way up to this high and would have been in and out and already done by the end of the stream. So that could have been our trade for the stream, but I missed it. Maybe I'm just gonna never show anything other than Bitcoin again, and we'll just trade Bitcoin. Because I really want to trade while I'm sitting here, and I can do it at my desktop. But yeah, I like this setup. Anything else? Nope. Oh, with the SFPs. Anyway, that's my sign. When you're looking for the SFP, and this is why I took the long yesterday, because you get a sweep of a low, and when I saw it come back up and close above that low, I fired off the long, and I rode that bad boy up. So this would have been a nice swing fail in the 15 to ride up. In and out in 15 minutes, making a nice buck. 0.415. I mean, that was basically the same as that other trade. So what did that say? 40 something bucks. It's not bad. You ever made 45 bucks in 15 minutes? Working? I haven't. So. Anyways. Alright, guys. I gotta get out of here, unfortunately. Blow it down. You'll see your projected money. All set. I swear to God. Oh, well, yeah, on here, it's much easier. See, 91,500. Yeah, $52 loss projected. Fair enough. 0.1. Oh, that's a 7. $103 on 10,399 pips. I wish you could actually do it by pips. That'd be so much easier. This looks like it wants to continue, bro. And there it goes. Missed it. Oh, you can't even see. Silly me. Protection orders. Stop loss, take profit. 91,500. Oh wait, let's just buy. We'll do 89,500. $55 loss on $1,800 from current price, or from 90,057, because we're sitting at 90,423. So 90,423. Updated loss would be, if the stop loss was 89,500, which is right here. I mean, you're below this low and below this other low. 89,500, but that's not one that I would risk, because I don't want to risk a $92 on a $5,000 account. Looking for like no more than $25 loss, really. But yeah, you can see it. You can see, let's do 95,000. That's not it. $95,457 on 1,800. So yeah, you can see it on here. Huh. It's good to know. I don't know why. I don't know if you can. I'm not even gonna say it. All right, guys, I really do gotta go. It's almost 10 after now. So, hope you guys got something from this. I was just telling you, yeah, it does starting to have me worried. Why? Are you in a short? Potentially. Thanks for the fun, brother. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. Then long into FOMC and short to 84K after FOMC. David Gelfin, what's going on, bro? Oh, sorry, I forgot to look at strike. Strategy. What an ugly chart. Gonna have to go to the Heikenashis for this one. This one looks a little bit bullish. 8% Series A perpetual strike preferred stock. Money flows red. 7 is positive. I would wait to see if we can get a flip on our money flow. Flip green. See if we can get a bounce on our momentum, and then the true 7 get a start pushing towards the upside. If they all three can go, then we could see this push to the upside. Right now it's kind of looking like something like this. Take out the high. Sorry, sloppy drawings, but just take a look at this real quick. That dynamic reactor, I'm also trading with that too, not just VWAPs. If I'm above the Asia session VWAP, the 830 VWAP, and the dynamic reactor, I'm firing off longs all day. If I'm below all three, I'm looking for shorts. Did not mean to do that. So right now we're still below the dynamic reactor here on the 4 hour. So you want to see a break. That's currently at 85.44 on the low end. So you want to see price break above that and then back test. And really what you're doing is you're breaking above these highs and you're testing them for support so you can get a continuation to the upside. This kind of looks like an SFP. Okay. Is it there on the daily? Not quite. Weekly? Not quite. Of course, this might be different because stocks are different. They're just different. A little bit of an SFP. I mean, you did sweep it, and then you did come back into the range. So I would say, I mean, it has hope. It has hope for more upside. But I would watch that 88 to 90 level for the, and you've got your daily dynamic reactor there. This says, why was there an 88 on here before? That's weird. 87. So 87 on the 4 hour. It was 90 on the daily. It's where the dynamic reactor is. So yeah, we'll see if they can get a push above the 4, hit our head on the daily, come down, back test the 4 and the highs, and then get continuation. That's kind of what you want to see here on strike. But this can sit here and consolidate for a while. Like literally for like the rest of December. Especially if Bitcoin decides to poop the bed. So there's that. It's Stark, bro. Is that what it's called? Stark? Everything on here said. Are you talking about USDT? This is why you've got to put the pairs in there. Making me go a lot longer. Not unless biddy goes to... Yep, exactly. This is STRK USDT. I'd say maybe it can bounce here. If it doesn't, it's going to hell. All right, I got to go. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and smashing up that like button. And if you haven't already, if you are new here, Please consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified for whenever I create new content and when I go live. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm here for entertainment and educational purposes only. I feel like I gotta really start saying that and getting that in there, because I don't know if the not financial advice is enough. And I don't know if the disclaimer being in the description is enough. So, not financial advice. Yada yada. Do your own research, all the good stuff, whatever it is. Yeah. That's it. All right, guys. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We have Jolt's job openings at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to be careful with the trades. We might get some volatility. Now, this is September data, so it might not be extremely volatile, but we'll see. And then Wednesday, we got Powell coming. So, yeah. Could be a fun week. The next 5 to 6 weeks could be very interesting, especially once we get past the FOMC and we start getting more recent data. It should be fun. So, all right. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. I do greatly appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace the F out. Bye.
Yeah. It's the LBC boys riding in the storm again. Moon guys above us. Wave rider beside us. Welcome to the trenches, partner. Let's ride.
Came up from the dust, no trust in the system. Red playing God while they printing and twisting. Now we stacking sets, got a mission, now wishing. LBC the crew in the go we enlisting. Got the block in my vein, yeah. DeFi my brain, yeah. Every diff just a setup for the next big gain. Outlaws in the legend, Red Bulls off chain. Got them Wall Street suits for the crypto pain. We in the crypto trenches, I ain't no surrender. Wave riders riding through the bear and the blender. Fees dying slow, yeah, the world gon' remember. When the moon guys rise, we the ones to defend them. We the ones to defend them. Digital dust trail, riding on those, ain't no banks. When we break these codes, smart contracts, outlaws reload. Freedom on the chain, that's the new road. They said we dream too loud, we said bet. Now our wallets got truth they ain't seen yet. We breaking that chain with a keyboard set. And every way we ride, they drowning dead. From the ATL blocks to the Texas plain. We trade in silence, but we move with flame. Moonlight glows on the rebels' aim. LBC forever, remember the name. Crypto trenches, no fear, no limit.